Alright guys, it is Sunday, the day after the last video. I don't know if we're going to get this all done today, but we are starting today. I just got back from the store. I got some P-clamps and I got a new sensor. Let's take a look in here. I did do one thing last night. I don't, as you can see back there, we have a bigger hole there. That's where the AC hoses were coming through. So it's a little cleaner up here now. Don't have AC hoses just kind of sitting around, taking up space because they were not plugged into anything. They weren't connected. So we take a look. These are kind of nasty. They went into the interior. That thing's gross. So I had to cut this one because it's seized on the AC module inside the car, but this one came out pretty easy and looks like an actually decent shaped hose. So I'll keep those with the car just in case they need to be recreated or reused. So yeah, we're upside down in there trying to get those out because the AC stuff is right there on the bottom. So we did make a little progress. I also did some searching around because I don't think I actually showed you guys, but where did I put it? I got too much crap. The sensor I was using, let's take a look. So this is the coolant sensor that Holley provides. It's a 3/8 pipe thread, and the head in my car has a 1/4 inch. So I tried to adapt it, but if you look in there, the probe is not really in the flow of the water, so I don't think it'll get an accurate reading. I searched around on the internet last night and I found this guy. This is, I put the box somewhere. There it is. It's a BDWP WT5132. So we're going to try and put that in the head. That'll obviously put a probe right in the flow of the water, and it should work. If we look at the back side of both of these, they're flipped around, but they are identical. So I'm thinking that should work. I'm going to try and throw that in. I'll try to throw that in right now. I'll let you guys know. This, I think, would be helpful for people moving forward because a lot of people have some of these older motors where they either have to do this or they have to tap the head. And I think tapping pipe thread is a little more difficult, so I'm not familiar with that. But let's throw this in quick and see what it looks like. All right, so we take a look down there. It did go in fine. I used thread sealant, and it was a little loose at first, so I guess we'll see if that actually seals up. Plugs in just fine. So I think why this probably isn't advertised is because it's not a Holley piece, whereas the sensor that is sent is specifically for Holley EFI. So I hope it reads the same. We'll see. All right, so it is Monday evening. We made some progress. Let's take a look. First things first, under the engine bay, we got all the wiring done. Well, kinda. I gotta pull some of that wire back through. It's a little bit of a mess, but I wanna make sure everything runs first. I do have a green wire here and then a ground there. I need to make some permanent terminal or permanent connection to the terminals, but for the time being that works. I really don't want this to be green, even though we're gonna loom it and I won't see it. It's gonna bug the crap out of me. That being said, you will see if we look up there, we have a little fill pressure in the system. I thought it would prime this, but I don't know totally how it works yet. Also, we got the alternator back up, which has a chrome bracket on it. I took one of the small black Chevy ones and cut it down, drilled it, and made it work. So, just matches some of the other chrome that we have in the engine bay now. If we go to the driver's side, one of the other things I did that you won't see is I bypassed the neutral safety switch. We go in there and we have our Sniper EFI. We turn the keys and you'll probably hear the fuel pump click on. Fuel pump is on. The Sniper boots up. And there's that. So that's as far as I'm going to go today. It's almost 10 o'clock here. And I don't want to run the car with we're in a duplex, so I just want to be courteous to the neighbors. So we're going to come back tomorrow night after work. We're going to fire this thing up and we'll see how it goes. All right, guys, so new day. It's nice out. Don't have to worry about waking anybody up. We're going to turn the key on. We get our fuel prime right away. The Sniper is booting up here. First things first, we're going to go to Wizards. Gonna pick our injection system. Let me make sure I have the right one quick. Alright, so mine is the 516, the one selected there. I hit next. Number of cylinders, I'll go with 8. Last I checked. Engine displacement, 327. Next, target idle speed, we're gonna go, we can adjust this later, I'm just gonna do 880. It should be a little lower than that, but that'll be the warm target idle speed. Next, cam type, stock to mild. Ours is pretty mild. Power adder type, we're not doing nitrous yet, so we go with none. Ignition type, just the coil, since we don't have options for this Gen 1 AMC. And that is the file that loaded, so we'll start. So it uploads our file. Cycle the ignition. Fuel pump goes again. And there we are. So let's go to monitor. We'll do multi-gauge. And we'll do vitals. Make sure we're in drive here. Let's try and fire her up. Alright guys, so that's kind of it. Runs really good. The ticking you heard in the video is just the fuel injectors there, kind of loud. There's a little tick in my motor too, but you couldn't really hear that over the fuel injectors. It's kind of interesting how loud they were. I put the breather on and it quieted down a little bit, but I guess we'll hear that from time to time. Once you rev it up, it does tend to quiet down. So I did shut things down, but AFR looked good, everything. It went into learn mode. The coolant temperature sensor that I was using ended up working out perfectly. So I will put that a link to that in the description for anyone that tries to use that moving forward for the 1/8 pipe thread sensor. But yeah, that's kind of that. The Sniper install is done. Overall, the install is pretty easy, and yeah, seems to be working good. So I'll probably do a review video of the full system once I get the car out on the road. Once it actually self-tunes, it was just self-tuning the idle there. And really all it's doing is more fuel, less fuel type thing. So yeah, I'm pretty excited. It sounds good. For some reason, the idle on my Sniper is reading higher than my TAC, so I'll have to figure that out. I'm not sure what's going on there. But yeah, we'll get that sorted out. So that's that. I hope you guys enjoy all that for like a 15-second clip of the thing running, I know. But we'll get some driving videos here soon and show you guys kind of how it performs. So I want to thank you guys for watching. As always, I'll keep doing videos of the Rambler here. We got some cleanup stuff to do, we got suspension to do, and we got suspension to do on the Trans Am as well. So watch for that coming.